as I get with Psalms. Don't forget the fishing rods. Teach you how to fill your bucket, same time feel alive. We've been deprived of facts and tax stupid. I'm bridging generational gaps through rap music.
This and some of that. That's my summer body. I got some of this and some of that.
Shit, the gang is back, you know? The gang is motherfucking back. And we added Tony Kukoc for this.
That's like saying that we came back from something.
Yeah. That's the part that we came back from something. You know, we were left.
Let me see. That pink need to go up a little bit. Yeah, well, you know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get the motherfucking moves started because the summer's about to come. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm hitting all the spots that fucking Butter puts inside the damn Instagram group chat.
In the kitchen, whipping that dope up, you can see the odor. Pug on pitching, we gon' hit it like we Sammy Sosa. Put that Bentley to the limit, you can smell the odor. Oh, hey, bitches call me Chulo when I'm pulling up in that Chulo.
Oh, no, his name is Randy. Randy, what was it?
Make sure you roll our
Big Ortiz, Big Poppy Ortiz.
Yeah, Randy Poppy Ortiz.
Randy
Ortiz.
Randy Big Poppy Ortiz.
Hey, my boy.
Hey, my boy.
I know Sammy Sosa. He bleached his skin.
Oh yeah, he did. He did.
Sammy's white.
He looked like
Sammy
this.
Sosa, yes.
He white like her sweat.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn y'all down. Y'all like to talk a lot. It's gonna be a cold summer. For some, huh?
Cold?
You ever had a cold in the summer?
You ever had a cold in the summer?
I have.
Should be the worst.
That'd be the worst.
It gets better though.
Yeah, it does.
How they turn a top dog to an underdog. It's a cold world even in the summer, dog. Like 100 missed calls in my number log. I talk to God before I talk to people from them blogs.
Hey, you know I'm definitely gonna have like 100 missed calls in my log. 100 missed text messages.
From all the jobs you applied to?
Sure.
No down vision, but I come through with 100 dog. And they don't bark, they bite. Let it spark, they might. Gotta walk straight, right? Turn the dark to daylight. Let them talk, they right. In your heart, stay light. Play your part, stay tight. Bosses park where they like. Don't you let them trick you out your spot and put that guy on. Rather cut them off and let a bygone be a bygone. When you ballin', you that nigga that they got they eye on.
So we had our eye on Tony Kukoc.
Zion, busting out sneakers, swinging on rims, being number one, bring it on.
Hey Randy, are you left-handed? Okay. Just for my sake, you are.
Boots, I'ma get a king some gems. Like,
Get on the right wing. Get on the right wing and come back.
I've been told that I'm Tony Kukoc. Right. You're Pippen.
No.
No? Who's Pippen? That's Pippen.
Rodman.
Rodman?
Assistant, you baby.
Clean up the board. Steve Kerr.
Oh.
Do it again, do it again.
I'm gonna make the shot.
Do it again, do it again,
Pass
do it
me the
again.
ball.
She got to do it again, do it again.
It's gonna be a cold summer. I'm chillin' for the whole summer.
Yeah.
No feelings for the whole summer.
No feelings for the whole summer.
It's gonna be a cold summer. I'm chillin' for the whole summer.
No feelings for the whole summer.
The media promoting fake, they just stamping the shit.
And there it is. The media is promoting fake, and niggas is stamping the shit.
That's everywhere. That's going crazy right now.
Okay. So, I want to come like this. First and foremost, let's just introduce. I'm Ricky. This to my left is Randy. We got the big homie. We have LaDonna in the building.
What up, what up?
We have Nay in the building.
Hey.
Okay. I did it like that.
That's what I said.
So let's just get that thing situated. All right.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, Renee, how was your weekend?
It was great. It was good. It was Easter weekend. I was off Friday. That's always a good day. Relax. It was raining. It was okay. What you got? What you do this weekend, Ricky? See?
I worked. To be honest with you, I worked.
On what?
And,
Wait, what day was that? Was that Friday?
well, okay, all right.
You worked on what?
One of them days you had a great day.
Oh, that was Friday.
I got a haircut.
Oh, he had a
You
great
got more than
weekend.
just the
He might
haircut.
didn't go out, but he had a great weekend.
Oh, tell us more.
Let me start it off.
about the
Let me
haircut?
start off the Friday.
Okay.
The Friday was funny.
Okay.
So I was on the phone with him, and we were just talking, whatever. And then all of a sudden he's like, God damn. I was like, what? If this is what the summer's gonna look like, then I'm like, what you said?
Randy Ortiz's.
He said that had to be
Came to see
all
Big
of
Papi.
her. And I'm like,
Shit.
yeah. So then Randy pulls up. He's like, what did you see? He told him. And then he's like, I got to get off the phone with you like you my girlfriend. I was like, damn.
I heard all that.
That's a great preview. That's what it
So that's how their weekend started.
She was wider than all outside.
Yeah, it was a lot of. That was the
grabbed
first
your
time
attention.
I
That
seen.
was the beginning though, because once he came in the building, he was like,
Yo,
this
I don't know how he works there.
easy.
Right.
Just be polite.
So I got my nails done. I don't know if y'all could kind of tell, but I, got a little.
His is shining.
Yeah, but he got gloss. I went to nude, is what she called it. But then I had some damn shrimp.
Wow.
Well,
That what it called?
yeah.
I'm never going
Just
to.
don't
The
say
nude?
it.
I have
I need
nude.
the gloss.
What was?
The nude.
Go out next time.
Get some Buffy.
I wasn't trying to do all of that because it was like.
No, because that's a conversation starter.
It protects it. And it
Oh my God, he
I
get
don't
his
be looking
nails
for
done.
it,
That's
but
what they gonna
everywhere
say.
I go, they be like, oh, your nails are okay.
Yeah, I gotta get in the game. I ain't got mine yet. Mine.
So for you,
Mine
a man
premature,
that's on the
nigga.
market, that's perfect. Because that's the first thing. Is that right?
Yeah.
What y'all look for?
It's that 5 second. Boop, 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 boop. It's that 5 second.
check, check.
And if it's not, like, he almost made the cut.
Yeah, fucked up.
What?
Yo, I'm rusty.
So are y'all done? Are y'all done with y'all weekend?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I just got my nails done and he cut me and yeah,
He cut you?
he cut.
Your, oh, I was gonna say, dang, Randy, we're not gonna shout you out no more.
But I'm not,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
How's your weekend done?
I had a good weekend. I cannot complain about my weekend.
Yeah, just
shout out to Odin for Friday, because that chicken, that jerk chicken.
Oh yeah, that's why my nails was messed up.
Ooh, boy.
Well, I didn't have chicken though. I had shrimp.
Yeah. Shout out to her. But yeah, my Friday was great. My Saturday was great. My Sunday was great. And my Monday was great.
Put some respect on her weekend.
I got an Easter basket full of goodies.
From who?
The Easter Bunny.
Hey, hippity hop hop.
How tall is the Easter bunny?
I don't know what that means though, right?
Yeah.
Tall enough to ride the ride, baby.
No,
Her-
but I'm talking about like the Easter bunny. Y'all talking about fertility if you talking about the
No.
Easter bunny. I'm just messing with you.
Oh, Randy, no.
Yo, drop. Randy, no.
No, Randy, no.
So,
No, nah.
your weekend was safe to say it was great. Good, good.
Like Tony the Tiger, great.
Butter. How's your weekend?
It was cool. I ain't do much time.
You came and spent some time with me.
That wasn't much, like he said.
What that dude on the late night for about 20 minutes? He told I spent time with
He was there for an hour.
Man, I was in these streets, dog. Out here, man, you know what I'm saying? Increasing the crime rate.
Not increasing the crime rate.
I mean, they don't call you big homie for nothing.
That's what I said.
Randy, how was your weekend?
It was great.
Yo, that's it? That's all you got?
It was great. Yesterday I was in the studio with my big brother. Shout out to Lalo East. He was in there cooking up, doing his thing. And I made my plates Thursday through Saturday. Cut head.
Wait, so you?
Yeah, I cook too.
So you cutting hair and
I
selling
cook.
food out of there?
Yup.
In the same place?
See
Like
to the second
window
power,
line to
baby.
separate the food and
Cooking
hair?
and
Place.
cutting.
Oh no. What I do, I got my little what do they call them? You know, the joints that keep the food hot and all that. Zip it up. I put it in a certain area, but people come to me, yo, what you got today? Thursday I made what I make on Thursday? I made lasagna. Friday I made salmon with the garlic butter rice and broccoli.
Oh, this nigga on shit.
Oh, he's chefing.
Saturday, what did I do? I did.
You ain't bring none today?
Oh, Alfredo pasta.
You ain't bring
Chicken.
none here, yo.
So he out here
He checked under the table. Butter check.
What are you hiding?
So he out here chefing, cutting, and playing baseball.
They don't know when to kick in the door. Don't know when.
You got
That's
to.
crazy. Hey,
Got to.
so everybody had a great weekend. Let's get to this shit. So the first thing is it's the Hollywood. This Bob Lee, the Cash App guy. Hey, first and foremost, I want to say this has to be like the worst.
Cover up.
Yes, I'm trying to think. What movie? The worst Born. You ever see the movie Born? Like how they had the Borns.
What was the worst
movie.
one?
But,
The last one. The last one was the
Jason Bourne.
Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
This is a Jason Bourne moment.
Yeah, that shit was terrible.
Think so?
The last one, though, I think the first couple was cool, but then they kind of run it.
Yeah.
Like how they trying to run, like John Wick.
Yeah.
They need to stop.
This right here, Bob Lee, is a Jason Bourne moment. Okay? Talk to me. Who knows anything about it? I got some things I got to say, but I want to know about y'all. What you got for
It's
it?
the same thing. We just know that he originally got ambushed and stabbed up at an ATM. So that was, you know what I mean? That was the original joint, and then all of a sudden, I guess 2 days after, he died from his injuries.
2 days after?
I thought he said he died. I thought he said he died on the scene.
No, I'm lying. I'm
was
sorry.
hours after.
Died on the scene. He did it
Yeah.
right.
So, but here's the thing.
What's the thing?
Okay, first and foremost, he separated from his wife. Maybe 2 weeks before he made the trip, a business trip
Back
to San Francisco,
California.
okay, where he grew up or where he was from. He is out at 2:30 in the morning. Where the fuck are you going at 2:30 in the morning?
I mean, he's white.
He had a
San
cash app.
Francisco.
He had a cash app.
When's the last time you been
No,
to San
that
Francisco?
ain't funny. That ain't funny. My bad.
When's the last time you been to Frisco?
Never. But what I'm trying to figure out is,
somebody. I was raised on the West Coast. 2:30, white guy, rich. That's not normal.
okay, so you in the high crime area.
I mean, everywhere in Frisco is a high crime area.
But at this point right now, they're saying it's like 90% chance that you can get killed out there, and you outside at 2:30 in the morning.
That's propaganda.
Got you. That's where I wanted to go. So my thing is, it's a high tech guy. He's in a high tech residential area, supposedly, or what they're saying. Okay, and he gets stabbed in the chest. Walks up to a car and basically pulls the shirt up to show that he's being stabbed. The car pulls off. Nobody sees nothing.
That's a hit.
Okay. Are we on the same page? Do y'all feel that?
How you do this? Allegedly.
No, serious. Do we all agree that? Okay. Now, since we all agree, what are we gonna do about it?
Us?
Yes.
Us as a group?
I keep my damn mouth shut before they come find me. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut before they come find me.
So
I can tell you right
There's
now,
one thing we
everybody in
can
here use Cash App.
Yeah.
Why would we want to fuck that up right now?
There's only one thing you can do. Don't use FedNow.
okay, that's a good way to start. Reason why I'm saying that is because this could potentially keep happening to people who are doing great things in the world. So now we're sitting here and we're sitting back and letting it happen. I say, what are we gonna do? Meaning, not just us 5 or 6 of us in here. What's the world gonna do? We just gonna let this happen in front of our face, just like the fucking Chinese balloons?
To attest to what you're saying, the only reason why, and this is my opinion, why it won't happen in the way that we may want it to, is because the people truly don't understand the power that they have. So, to give a short, brief explanation, I did 10 years in prison. First time I ever saw people come together to overthrow the powers that be was when we had a sit down. Because in prison, say, you still got rights. The higher-ups that was on maximum security levels weren't getting things that they were supposed to get, essential shit. And they sent the call down to every prison in the state of California to where when it was time to go to work and eat, nobody left their cell. As soon as that happens, you force the COs to do more work. And that's the first time I saw, like, damn, we really got power. If people, no matter what your color was, if you come together on one cause, things can actually get changed overnight, literally. But in order for people to do that on the street, you have to hit the pockets. So imagine every black person, since we the number one consumers in the world, and just speaking of African Americans, quote unquote, right? If nobody went out and spent any money, didn't go to work just for one day, every single black person in this country, things would change.
Got you. So with that being said, there's something for us to do. That's all I was saying with that. Anything else in Hollywood?
Oh yeah, well, of course we got that. We talked about that 6ix9ine thing came up again, and on TMZ they made some interesting points. And the only reason I'm bringing it up again, not trying to beat up a dead horse, they did arrest the guy that did that shit to him, but it was crazy because the guy said, well, all the money he flashed on the thing, he's a fucking millionaire, or whatever it is, he's rich, he got money. Why the fuck would you not have a gym in your apartment or in your spot, wherever you're living at? Wherever you're living at, you should have a gym there. Why would you go to the public? And on top of that, everywhere he goes in public, he has a security guard. But conveniently, he went to LA Fitness and not have one.
Right.
But you did. I do believe he got beat up, but I think it was for clout. It was to get his name buzzing again. You got to think we hadn't heard nothing about him. Nobody seen him. Anybody who's seen him ain't said nothing. They not TMZ not following him no more. None of that. Now they back on his ass, and now he just keep throwing out different narratives for this situation. So I think it was another Jesse Millette thing where he really let them put their foot in his ass. Anybody else have anything y'all want to? What y'all think? What y'all think about it? But they beat him up. He definitely got beat up. But I think it was played. I think it was, you know what I'm saying?
I think it was set up. It was a setup.
Yeah.
Staged. He must have an album that's getting ready to drop. He must be in a booth.
I already think nothing else gonna be in that motherfucker. What you gonna rap about?
Getting beat up.
Yo, I feel like with that situation, it is like a Jesse Smollett thing. Like, and eventually it's gonna come out. If they got to do any jail time, they're gonna tell.
They gonna tell.
Yeah.
Well, that depends on who it is. If you pay me enough.
Nah, ain't listen, somebody gonna say something.
I mean, because
Nah,
if you know the laws,
you gotta hear him.
If you know the laws,
That motherfucker, what? He's been in jail.
Look,
So guess what
I know what I
tell
do.
you.
I know what I do.
Just got out.
Hear him out.
Fred, this nigga told me I'm gonna give you $50,000. You beat my ass. You go sit down for the whatever. I'm not gonna press charges, but you about to go through the 1-2.
You gonna sit down? It was in, where was it?
In the LA Fitness, bro.
No, I'm saying where was he at? What city?
I think
If
that
he was in California, say he was in LA, right?
No, I think that was Jersey, or I think it was Jersey.
But based on the laws I know, hypothetical, the county jail's overcrowded. So you only gonna sit in there. I think you do for every 1 day is like 4 days, 3 days, or 4 days. So if you get sentenced to a year, you might do 3-4 months for $50K.
For $50K, okay.
I just threw that number out.
That's not the number.
That's enough to
And the person that's smart, because they know he got money, give me a ticket.
Yeah.
Give me
My
another
thing
ticket.
is, they beat his ass, but they stopped.
Yeah.
they could have really done him dirty. They beat his ass, but they didn't do him dirty. Because in no way that he was still able to cover up. Is it 3 of y'all? Somebody locked his arm behind his back, and they damn near kill him. He's a little dude.
You in the gym first off. Hit
And
him
you in the
with a
gym.
weight.
Yeah, the Randy wanted to just kill him off the back. What he saying now? He just wanted to just get it over with.
Hurry up.
Get the motherfucker joint like
I'm gonna be like this.
Power. What's his name? Did that shit?
Did the transfer go through? Oh yeah, do him.
That's what I said.
The guy when I leave in Hollywood that we got to talk about is Trump. And the craziest thing is that this motherfucker got 100 counts of bribery. A fucking bribery, 100 counts. And he's still the #1 Republican candidate.
Yeah, he is.
Still #1.
Yep. He looks good.
He had 9 million people. He have $9 million sent to his thing. His what is it called? Candidacy.
Campaign.
Yeah, campaign.
That's
So it's over. He gonna
still-
win that shit. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Trump about to
As long as
win.
he don't get
Big T.
convicted, he's still gonna be able to do it. That's what they're trying to convict him. But it's like that nigga, I'm pretty sure he didn't cross his T and dotted his I. And then them motherfuckers, you
Propaganda.
Be motherfucker turn on.
Propaganda.
But the best part of it all was from Melania when she signed the paper, fuck off.
Yeah.
She didn't sign her name. She just basically said, fuck off. I said, Melania know how to go out and go, I'm no longer part of this.
My question is, what is it that people really have against Trump, honestly? Is it more so of people hear, oh, he did this, or he's saying something crazy, so then it's that mob mentality where they just jump on a bandwagon, or is it real issues that they have with this man? Because if you look at the numbers, when he was president, if you are on the side of trying to run business for yourself or anything like that, he's the best person to be in the damn office.
But how
Because-
many of us are running businesses, though?
I mean, my thing is we have to come together and do those things.
Don't get it twisted. That motherfucker gave a whole bunch of niggas money.
Absolutely.
So you really can't, you know how many people that weird like that say that? That motherfucker gave motherfucker money. He did a lot. My thing is, he was not the norm.
So did you vote for him?
That would kill everybody.
I voted for one person.
Okay.
And it was the only time I've ever voted. And that was for Obama. I only did it because he was black. But I did know behind the scenes that he's just a face. All of that, in my eyes, there's no such thing as Democrat or Republican. Y'all all got the same agenda.
So do you think Trump is a good candidate for the Republican Party right now?
I say Trump is a good candidate for America. This is why. Because for economics and because he's against the mold. You need a firecracker like that to be a president, because when it comes to other countries, they don't know what he's going to do. He might just be the nigga to hit the button.
Not pop.
Hiroshima.
That's a bad.
And then we gonna be over here like,
I don't want nobody unstable at the button.
No, I'm not saying.
I understand what you're saying. So
Yeah,
I hear what
it's
you're
just-
saying, but
and
I
keep
think
people
he's
at
good.
bay.
He's good because he's out of the norm. This motherfucker, I got money, so y'all can't persuade me.
No.
You can't
can't
go
be
into
bought.
Congress and be like, yo, listen, we need you to sway. He like, you know what? Fuck that. I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. I don't know what to tell you. I just don't like it. So he could just say that, and it's like crazy as hell. Then he say what the fuck you thinking. He like, that baby looks weird. He can say that. Yeah, well,
baby.
you know, they all teams look perfect.
Yeah. All right. Let's just move on that. I do have something to intro our next topic. I'm trying to bring it full circle for us. So this topic is something that it just came up at work. It was a good conversation, and I caught it. And I recorded them, and they said it was okay.
Oh.
Okay. What?
Did they know after you recorded or before you?
They knew after, and they said it was okay.
Oh, okay.
They don't want us to have a big house. I want us to live like this, that, and the third. And then you have her dad, who has you now as a son-in-law, who sees that you are providing as best as you can for my daughter. No.
Don't you watch TV? But
Damn TV, this is life. This is real life.
If it was me, if your get you a house.
I'm moving in.
I'm not moving in.
I am.
I'm not moving
But
in.
and guess what? That's not your.
mama.
No, it's not. Well, did you
your
know?
mama picked out
And another
the
thing,
house.
you
Your
give
mama-
y'all.
No.
Did you know? But guess what? But did you and your even though
We
as
I'm
Americans the only one think like that.
I'm
because
not.
guess what?
But here's the thing,
Africans,
honey,
the Africans, the Indians, and all that. But they parents pay for everything.
And
They
they
pay
do.
these folks to marry them. They
Yep.
buy everything.
Well,
That's how it
culture.
goes.
That's a culture.
But
They
it's
do
the same
that.
thing.
But
The
I'm
culture,
not.
it goes a long way. Just
I'm
because
not.
we
So you're
Americans,
willing to
that
go
don't
through
mean
the
it's not
struggle.
culture.
You're
Yeah,
willing to go
I'm
through the
ready to struggle. I'm ready to get in the mud and get my own. Yes, ma'am.
Well-
Your mama is not buying me a house for us to live in. No, sir.
What if she buy the house for
I'm
y'all
not
to
living
live
there.
in?
I buy my own house. Thank you, ma'am, but no, thank you. Want to buy some furniture? Maybe
Oh, she can buy the
but you're not
furniture.
buying
But
me
it's
with
same
my
thing.
own.
You
And then
can't
you
put
be
it
coming
on
over here.
Don't take it for me.
Yo, so my ladies, I love them ladies so much. Yo, Butter know, like them ladies, when they get it, they get to
They
it.
were
She
going
said,
in.
no, ma'am.
No, man, you can buy the furniture though.
When they get to it, they get to it. So this basically, talking to them, this topic was, would you leave your significant other if the father or mother gifted them a house? So I'm gonna start with you, LaDonna. If your daddy,
You'll start with me.
if your daddy gifted you a house, okay, you was with your significant other.
And their parent gifted them.
Yeah,
a house.
yes, I'm sorry. And their parent gifted them a house. Would you leave or would you stay?
Man. It all depends. You know what I mean? And the reason why I say that because a lot of problems can come with that.
I thought it was the listen. I'm sorry. I thought that was the one with the money. That's a different question.
Oh, that's that's for next week. I'm sorry. Yeah. I be talking to you. My bad. Go ahead, Don. Yeah.
I thought it tied in.
No.
My bad.
If we, you know what? If we can get to it, we will bring it. We'll bring it.
Okay. Okay. So for me, I think it comes with a lot of problems. I think because if I'm moving into a house that his mother purchased, then she can look at it as a different. If she get upset with me, she could say, "Get that bitch out my house," or you know what I'm saying, like, or try to come in and run things in that house because she purchased it. It all depends really on where you are as a person, where your relationship is it very secure? Do your parents come in and have a voice in your relationship and what y'all do and how y'all move? So I think it all depends on that. But personally, me, would I move in there? I don't see why not.
Nay, what you think, Nay? What you think?
I definitely think it depends on the motives. So if you have a mom and you know she's like, you my baby and I'm gonna tell you what to do, and she buys him a house, you may want to run. But but for me, like my dad has done stuff for me and people that I've been in relationships with no ulterior motive behind it. Just simply trying to help me and help us advance. So
Right.
if it's more so like that, then baby, let me go get my suitcase.
It could have been a wedding gift.
Okay.
It just depends.
Just depends.
Yeah.
It
All right,
depends.
Butter.
I'm all in, baby. That motherfucker, goddamn it.
How you packing your bags?
No more motherfucking, yeah, man, I'm saying, hey, I'm about to get my motherfucking pockets right. I don't know what y'all talking about. But what is saying, man? Hey, man. What, your mama? That's it for me. I'm all in.
You all in? What about you, Randy?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say no.
What you mean?
I'm not gonna say no at all, like, because the way I'm gonna do it is, if we already have a spot and then they just give us a house, Airbnb, rent it out.
He thinking business.
If we don't choose to live there or wherever we at now, move into the house, rent free, rent this one out. We gotta make it make sense.
Now it depends.
I'm on
on
the same shit he on. I just gave y'all the quick version.
He's so stupid. It depends on the person too, though, because if you're with somebody that's selfish and they will ultimately be like, "This is my house and you got to get out," then you may want to shy away from that.
Yeah, you don't need to be with them.
Yeah, I mean, but some people don't get the red flags in time, so
And you might get into a heated argument. My daddy bought this house, so
you
get
can
your
get your
out.
ass
That's
out.
the question. The question would be too, if once the house is bought, who's on the deed?
But let me
Just the person that was purchased for it.
right.
Okay, but I asked that because you got some parents that name will still be on there too, so they make.
No, the parent gifted it in your name. It's yours. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, y'all motherfuckers is all safe. I'm going the opposite way.
Go in.
You saying
Fuck that shit.
Go
you're
in.
not going?
No.
Why? No.
We
nah.
should have had a conversation.
About what?
Y'all together. We playing this right now. We're gonna do this right.
Let's play it.
Y'all together. I'm the daddy. I gifted you a house.
Thank you, Daddy. I mean, you know. I didn't mean to say.
Get a horn or something.
Cool, come on. Let's get it together.
But what kind of daddy though? Sugar daddy or biological?
I was sugar daddy last week. No, I'm
Biological,
saying.
yeah.
So I bought the house for you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm saying it wrong. I'm saying it wrong.
You gifted.
No. He's the daddy. Me and you together. I did this all fucked up. Let's cut that. Mm-hmm. Me and you together. You the dad.
Take 2.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daddy.
Yo, come on.
Take 2.
Stop with the daddies.
Let's go with this shit.
The baseball player.
So
Pay your house so you can be by yourself. You don't need his 70-30 no more.
But I love him.
You don't need his 70-30.
no, nigga. you all right, so we got a house. We have a house together. Mm-hmm. We own a house together. Mm-hmm. Right? So why do we need, I'm going with how the girl said, you want to give us money to build and add on to this house? Mm-hmm. Because now you got this house in your name. Mm-hmm. We married. Mm-hmm. You no longer really dependent on me.
Mm-hmm. So you want me to be dependent on you?
Versus getting a head start.
What you got to say now, player?
Because let me tell you, I know this is hypothetical,
Okay.
but my dad raised me to the point, he's like, do what you got to do. So if a man decides to leave you, you can still stand on your own 2 feet. So maybe that's why I was gifted.
Gifted. Okay.
So I'm just saying.
Well, y'all was playing it too safe. I'm just going to keep it 100. I'm moving.
So if you're not going to... So what you going to do? So you're not going to move in?
I'm moving in.
So you moving in?
Nah, book bag, everything. We coming.
So are you going to get the furniture? What we doing after
I'm
that?
buying all of that.
I'm in the pool in the back.
Okay.
So the scenario you gave, you said that at the beginning y'all already bought a house together.
Yeah.
So just to throw another scenario out there, most people, in my opinion, and this is some knowledge that I got by doing research, say you married before y'all buy a house. Mm-hmm. The best way to do it to be financially secure is both of y'all get a house in your own names. Mm-hmm. So then whichever house you pick to live in, whether it's another house that's gifted or however it happens, now you got more income coming in.
I get what you're
See,
saying.
Randy, now you're talking about coming to the table whole now. See, that's what Randy was talking
He bringing everything. He bringing the Kool-Aid.
You checking all the boxes, right?
You gotta do that.
No,
gotta
I
make
was
absolutely right.
I was saying that. I just didn't say it, but I get what you're saying. I was saying we already have a house, so I already have things going on. I have it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like now, what I would do, I was just being, the asshole because nobody wanted to be. But what I would do is that would be an Airbnb, or that would be, we'll make that into a duplex so that we, you get the upstairs, I get the downstairs. We rocking, we rolling.
The reason why I say that is because my mother's tried to do that. She's still trying to do that with me. And I told her, I said, Mama, you buy me something, it's going to become a rental property. Like, I love you. If my name is on that thing by myself, that's what I'm doing with it. However you feel, I love you to death. But I already got a spot with my girl. If you buy any type of anything, we gonna make money off this thing.
Yeah. But I think too, like if you're gonna do what Randy is suggesting that you do with a female, I think you need to make sure that female is a matured female.
Absolutely.
That will really
or
understand.
The male.
Yeah, both have an understanding.
Yeah.
Because my question I was gonna ask all 3 of y'all as men, that if the woman father gifted her a house, how would you feel as a man?
I wouldn't feel no type of way. Get your money.
Yeah, no.
Your money is gonna be our money, and if it was on me, my money is gonna be. It's the same thing.
If the scenario was that y'all didn't have a home together, and the dad was like, you know what, let me gift her a house. How would you feel like? Because his thing is, you remember where he was saying, being dependent on me. Let me take care of you.
That's a false teaching.
Oh, so you didn't? He talking to you?
I'm saying what I know now. It's a false teaching. I'm not coming at you. I'm just saying.
Are you coming at my scenario, man?
Nah, I'm just saying, as men, we get taught wrong. That's just my personal opinion. I didn't have my father growing up.
I'm gonna even say this too, because this was brought up in the conversation. Fucking insecure man. Stand on your shit. You know what I'm saying? You bring what you bring to the table already. She's already with you. What are you fucking worried about? Put your hands inside your pockets and feel to the left or the right, and you got balls in the dick. Hold them.
But a lot of men, too, like when they move in with a female, just with an apartment, and it's hers, they feel like that female has power. So now you can kick me out, you can do whatever. So it's the thing that they hold in the back of their, like making sure your cards are playing right, because you don't want to make no crazy moves, because she could tell you.
Make with your mama.
Or move back with your
She can't do it after 60 days, nigga. After 60 days, nigga, Georgia, man, I'm a resident. You got to give me 30 days to get me out this motherfucker.
or be like in the fucking hotels. These motherfuckers been there for a whole year and ain't get them out yet. They got to evict them.
Yeah. But you know what the problem with that is too? If you thinking like that, you don't need to be in a relationship.
Facts.
Agreed.
But if I have to worry about, is you gonna kick me out, or is you gonna, because you either you messing with me because of me, and I'm messing with you because of you as the person.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We get caught up. No, it does. I'm just saying that's how we need the thing.
Right, but most men, they don't see that in the beginning. In the beginning, that's a meal ticket or whatever. Or, okay, I'm gonna move in your spot and I'll help you take care of the bills and this, that, and the third. But as soon as something go down that she don't like or you didn't take accountability for, she gonna tell you leave, and then you gonna feel like it's so now I gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go. That's how, and most men would think. That's why I don't want to move in with a female.
I didn't move in with a chick, paid 6 months down, got slapped and left 2 months in. So it just
And she
shout out to the chick that owed Randy 4 months worth of rent.
Where's she at?
Listen, hold on. I got something for y'all as we transition to the next segment.
I don't care if he worked at Burger King. By the time we get finished, he gonna own a chain of them. So from a husband, I desire a man who has very clear vision.
Yes.
He is clear about purpose and destiny, not just for himself, but a man who you marry has to be able to cultivate what is in and on you as well. Yes. So I can't have a man who is unclear about where he is going and who is intimidated by what and who I am. He has to be able to help me cultivate what I am as well. So I desire clear vision. I desire clear purpose. I need definition. I'm not a go with the flow type of woman. I need to know where we going, what we doing, what's the destination. I thrive. Hear this. I thrive when I know what's going on, and I shouldn't have to ask you. I need you to lay out the plan for us. Take me on a drive. Put me in a car. Drive me around. Talk to me. Tell me, baby, this is what we're getting ready to do. This is the land that I desire to buy. These are the businesses that I desire to have. This is what I want. Make it clear. I thrive in clarity. Hear this. I ought to know exactly where I stand with you, and I a man provides that
Talk
for
about
a
it.
woman, she will walk through every fire.
Turn to your neighbor.
Every
Neighbor.
You ain't gotta have nothing but $5, but if you are loyal to her, she gonna take that $5 and turn it into $500,000.
Is she capping?
Oh, she
or.
gave me.
Nah,
she gave me
She
chills.
spin bars. Talk your shit. Wasn't that Sarah Jakes? Who was that?
I don't know who that chick was, but she was going in.
But she was telling the truth.
She's telling the truth.
She's
whole
telling the
truth?
truth and nothing but the truth. So
Facts.
help y'all.
I don't know.
She was telling.
Okay.
You ain't got, like she said, you ain't gotta know everything, but you gotta know something. Turn to your neighbor
You know what
and
the
say,
problem with that
neighbor,
is? Nowadays,
know something.
What's that?
the problem nowadays.
Hold on.
This
He got a
is just
devil
from-
advocate.
Yeah, from my perspective, this is really how I feel. Nowadays, women are not cultivators. Not speaking of y'all, but the women of now, say you put something in their lap, they not gonna turn it into nothing. But they gonna demand that you give them everything.
Red bottoms.
All that.
CC.
So it goes back to one of
old
the
school
pods.
woman is a nurturing woman that when the man, he don't have to have a lot, but whatever he brings to the table, she's gonna multiply.
So
If you don't know how to multiply, we ain't going nowhere. I don't care how clear my vision is, none of that. You ain't the one.
Tony from the side corner. Pow.
Do it, Nate.
Them motherfuckers was over there going crazy in the first quarter when she was cooking. Tony said,
it's good.
I'm gonna end this fucking half.
I mean, but that's that's just it goes both ways.
But is that like just the women that men are attracted to though?
Man, a lot.
Because I think
men get attracted to stuff because of this. But they don't know what they looking for. A lot of men get fooled with the yeah.
With the yeah. With the yeah.
Watch out for them.
You gotta watch out for the yes.
All right.
And not the whoop-de-woo.
I thought,
And not the whoop-de-woos. It's a
I thought that was a good way to end that segment on bringing that on. A surprise topic before we get to the other topic. Real quick, I just want, because he got me wanting to ask this question.
Go for it.
So
Talk
what
your
was the
shit.
question again?
So the question was, if you had say that the girl had a trust, the woman had a trust,
Not a trust.
and, it could be a trust.
Okay.
So say a trust where the father left a trust where he left the daughter, he left you with you got $20,000 a month.
Okay.
You get $20,000 a month, no matter what. $20,000 a month is a very good number. 6 months, you can make $60,000. Well, with numbers, I'm tripping. But 6 months, you can save a big lump sum of money. The question was that, okay, you've been married and you're not married. You've been undermarried. So now your father says, or whoever leaves you this money, your father says, listen, you can get $20,000. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't the mother or father. It was your significant other,
Right.
that died or something.
No, the husband.
The husband.
Yeah, her husband died and said,
Husband died, left her money, said, listen, it was alimony. That's what it
yes.
was. Alimony. You get $20,000 every month, but you can't get married.
So,
But you've been with you already been past it, and this money go up, and you're with somebody that you say, you know what, I can do this again. I can actually get married and do this again. How that's
It's only a piece of paper, bro.
Listen.
You don't need the piece of paper to get 20 back. I'm gonna be like, we don't.
I understand. Listen, I hear you, but you're saying that we're talking to some entrepreneurs. All of us gonna go getters.
Yeah.
Say this shit to a motherfucker not a go getter. That says this nigga, my nigga died. He left me $20,000. Nigga, $20,000. Think about what you could do with $20,000 a month.
A whole lot.
A whole lot. You can live. You can live how you want to fucking live with $20,000.
You see the world.
See the world. You see all that shit. When the rappers out there, you there.
So we want to get real quick. Real quick.
That's the question is, what
would you do?
So it's not what I would do because guess what? My mom and my dad went through that. My mom and my dad was married and they got a divorce. and he paid her alimony.
Okay.
And so the alimony continued, but you know, she got remarried, it would stop. And my mom never remarried. It wasn't because of whatever, but she still, you know, dated, but she never married. Okay. And so he continued to pay the alimony or whatever and this, that, and the third until he passed away. But it wasn't nothing against him or her. It was just the way that they were living, and she felt like, you know, that was the love of her life. So it wasn't a thing for me to get remarried, and he continued on because he wanted to. And that's what it was.
Renee.
What you gonna do? It's a yeah.
I don't know. I could see it either way.
We don't want either way.
No, we don't want either way.
Don't play devil advocate. Rodney, get on the board and grab that motherfucker down.
Yes.
Don't be suspect about taking it around.
I need to answer.
So the question is, would she remarry?
Would you,
Yes.
Or would you keep the 20?
Would you keep the
Is
20?
it just a regular? Is it a regular nigga? Just or
It's
is it
your
the love
nigga.
of my
Oh, yo,
life?
Yes.
whoever you want,
Whoever you want it to be.
You got, listen, you can get 20 racks for the rest of your life.
I'm gonna take my 20 racks for 12 months and remarry.
That's a fucking fact.
We'll have a contract like, look, after these 12 months.
I got you.
Yes. Fuck that.
Yep.
Hey, listen. I'm not answering that question right now.
Why
I'm
not?
gonna wait to the end of the pod.
I'm trying to tell you.
Come on, nigga, we good.
She was over here getting the number together.
Carry the one.
You asking me?
Yeah.
With a remainder of...
We not getting married. We gonna get to bed.
What you got?
But is it necessary to get married, though?
It's a
I gotta play devil's advocate. Sorry.
Is it necessary to get married?
If you believe in marriage and you believe in God is ordaining you to be married instead of hold on.
Why can't it be your life partner?
Hold on.
Chill.
Hold on.
Hey,
Y'all talking to me?
You like this.
Listen.
He's itching.
By common law, after 10 years, whatever, you married. But you gotta be in this now. There's other things that come along with taking this opportunity to live off of basically your significant other, which is your nuts, which is your pride, which is now you have to understand what the dynamics are in this relationship. Yes, you are still the head. Yes, you are still the man. But when does it change for her? You never know when that changes for her. Well, you could easily do something wrong.
She get the money.
Yeah, it's her money. So yes.
She got money. He's saying, but you like. You can ask our end, like, well, we want to be married to that, or do we still want to deal with that when we are in our mind before she got this bread? Oh, I'm gonna marry her. I love her, but she telling him, listen, hold on, nigga. I need 12 months.
12 months.
You can do 12.
Now your mental fucked up because now I'm thinking, she worried about this fucking bread. She ain't worried about what I can do. I can make that bread. You know what I mean? In your mind.
Yeah.
But shit, right now it really can fuck a nigga up.
But what she probably looking at is, and devil's advocate on both. You could leave me tomorrow, and now I don't got this, and I'm at McDonald's or Walmart.
Or the same way with the house. Like, this is a head start for us. Like, we a team. We trying to do this together. So let me just get this on the back end, and I'm going to spin back around here on the front end.
Keep going with spin. All right, we gotta go out because we gotta get to that next, and we only got a couple joints. We want to get to that next topic, but let me intro the topic though. Let me end the topics and bring another one in, because this one right here, this song right here, it makes it tough for a lot of niggas to come through and do what they need to do if you treat them right.
I ain't love her, I just stepped up her status. Got her cooking in the crib without no panties. I just jumped off the deer like a savage. I done turned another one up, no careless. I can have love for these hoes who cabbing. Saint Laurent, my attire made it a habit. I got more than one, I done made it a habit. And I wanna know if you gon' be there when I need you. You fucking with a gangster this time. Less than 50 in her Birkin, then she ain't one of mine. Added brightness to your glow, they see the difference in your shine. Codependent, long as you got me, you never in the bind. They go rap shit about you primate. A drinker, not a smoker, but for me, you hit that pound cake. They say I started someone I had gave you the lamb. And other shit they can't see, cause everything ain't for the gram. I put it down. Don't know who need to hear this, another nigga could never. Spoiling her too easy, make it harder for the next one. I'd rather put her on game than run it on her. If you can put up with me, you a fucking soldier.
That shit is hard as fuck, man. Moneybagg Yo, man, and Future, man. Like, that's like one of my like favorite songs from Moneybagg Yo. He talking that shit, but you know, once that girl leave him, it's gonna be tough for the next nigga to come behind and get that. And the same thing with you're being a father. If you doing what you're supposed to do as a dad, it make it tough for a nigga to fucking put on. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Fred.
Shout out to Fred.
Who is Fred?
My daddy.
That's right.
You ain't telling me something?
No, I wasn't putting it all together because I was just thinking I was like, wait a minute, you didn't tell
Somebody
me?
knew.
Hold on. She was like, "Was a sugar daddy Fred?"
It's like sidebar because I know we went to Grown Folks Cafe, but baby.
Oh shit! They on old Nat like a motherfucker. You want to intro this? This your topic.
You do it.
You know I can't read. No, I'm just
Okay.
Wait.
So
Come on.
I got it.
You give us the name.
We gotta go to what we know.
Oh, you want to go ahead and do it?
Oh, go ahead.
Come on,
Okay, so the
man.
question would be.
You know, it's the topic. It's the topic. And it's topic.
So the question would be, do you think you are partnered like you were parented?
Explain that.
And do you think your childhood is reckoning your romantic life? Because we tend to choose romantic partners similar to our opposite sex parent.
Randy, go ahead. Go first. Because
Don't be looking at my notes.
Because
I'm thinking,
because you had this conversation with me at your house about
my
child, like how childhood traumas, childhood things can cause. Mm-hmm. Do you remember that, or you want me to come back to you?
No, you talking about how your childhood can somewhat dictate your relationship with the person that you're with. It can.
Do you choose your significant other based off of how your mama treated you? Or how your mama looked?
No.
So do you think your parents, because your parents tend to be the model of how your relationship works.
The difference with me, my mother was she was a queen. That was my first queen, right? But I was raised around a village of women. So I can't just pinpoint it just to...
Well, this is how you parented. So if all of those women parent you, so to speak.
But I still don't know if I pick them based on that. I honestly don't think...
You might want to think about it, though.
Yeah, because it all depends on how you receive or, receive love or...
Oh, but you referring to the situation I'm currently in with my kids?
No.
No, I'm saying because that's a thing that's similar with me. The scenario is like, because right now my kids can't come out to Atlanta, so it's like it's a selfish reasoning behind that. I always got to come out and be the one to go to LA to see my kids. My mother, for me, my father wasn't there. My father was in Buffalo. Mm-hmm. When we left and went to LA, she attempted to have him come out, see me, all that. It didn't happen. So she used to send me back to Buffalo. And that was a conversation I had with her. I said, you had no problem doing it. So why is it a problem now with the mother of my children?
So basically it's safe to say you didn't pick.
I did, but I probably did.
Probably did.
I don't know if we're completely conscious of that.
I don't know if you necessarily picked them based off of what you saw, but it definitely affected how you think it should be handled. So I think that's also another something, because like you said, you felt like your mom did it, so now you expect your baby mom to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So I think it definitely affects it some kind of way. If it's not consciously, it may be subconsciously.
Mm-hmm. So that question really goes to, it really comes to, it's the traits. Traits of your parents. You can't say like exactly somebody that look like your mother.
Absolutely.
But every trait of your mother, because I have that. I look for my women to be assertive, independent, strong. My mother was like that. My father wasn't there. You know what I mean? Got my stepdad there, but my mother still stand on her own too. Everything is assertive with her. So I look for my women to be like that. When I get women that's soft and docile, it's like I'm
running through them. That's why you got bitches.
I'm gonna do their motherfucking dishes.
Donna, coming back to you full circle with that question. Talk to us. Lead us.
So,
let Donna.
Yeah, because Donna she gonna have a fit about what you.
What you should call her? She gonna be like, hey, Brandy.
So, like, so how do you? So my question would be then, like, how do you end up with that person that you are partnered with, knowing that if your mom or your dad was critical, unloving, and those things? So how do you end up with that person? Like, if you're looking to partner with somebody that has the similar personality traits like Butter was saying, so how do you end up with somebody opposite of that? And if you're in that, how do you get out of it?
Well, I think you end up with that by default, what he said subconsciously. Because if you liked or love what your mom gave you and how she treated you, then you're just gonna go out. You're gonna see something, and then you're gonna go right to it. And especially if that woman gives you right off the bat. Like sometimes women, like if y'all like infatuated with the man, y'all gonna go ahead and give right off the bat. If you're not infatuated with the person, you're going to hold back and be reserved a little bit to see. Because if I give this nigga all of me, I'm gonna be fucked if he fucks me.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So if we as men see that you give that and we see that, we gonna go all in, and we gonna put, especially if we got that. Some of us don't even recognize that person is giving them what their parent gave them. That's the fucking people who need to go and start just being alone in the closet. Not in the closet, but they need to be alone. They don't know what love is. They don't know nothing.
That can be bad too, because if your mother was terrible, you know what I mean, or bad, now your bad trait. But that's the crazy thing, that psychologically you're gonna attract the bad shit, and you're gonna want the bad part of that person. It gonna remind you of your mom to a point where that's something you can deal with because you growed up and dealt with. That's what I'm saying, that you subconsciously can deal with that bullshit.
Yeah.
When you really know, like, yo, that shit fucked up. But my mom did it for years. She did it so I was 20, so I know what time it is. I know how to operate with that shit. Now, if she had a successful marriage or a successful boyfriend for a while, yes or no, you know what I mean? So that joint that joint crazy, but it's definitely a thing, though. That's a hell of a question.
I know, like, for me, to be transparent, I know when I'm with someone or dating someone, I tend to, like, see if they would, I compare them to my dad. You know what I mean? Like, I go back and like, oh, my dad treated my mom this way, so that's the right way because that's the first man that I was in love, that I loved and who loved me. So I'm looking for that in the person that I'm with. Sometimes it could be unfair because that's a high, my dad set the bar high. So it's like, no man can beat that, but it's like, I need you to do something. You know what I'm saying? Just like she said earlier, I don't need you to know everything, but I need you to know something. So sometimes it's hard, but because, we're girls' daddy. I mean, daddy's girl, so it's just like, it's hard, but we look for those personality traits. We look to see how you treat your mom as well. So
that's the most important thing, right? And y'all know this. If you see that we talking to our mom like shit, you better go.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
That's a red flag. You just go. If you see him being kind, loving to every one of the women in his life, you know that the person that you're being with, you're gonna get treated just as well. You know what I mean? And just like the lady said, she don't want to compete with the mom or nothing like that. She want to be what it's supposed to be. Then she's gonna see that in what you do with your ladies in your life.
Right? Because as women, we're not competing. We're completing. That L is in there, baby, and that L is for love. So let's not.
competing.
Y'all said y'all not competing.
No.
Y'all the most competitive
We're
creature
not
on the
competing.
planet.
I'm not going to compete with your mom.
Butter's quite competitive.
We gonna
find out.
Look,
We gonna find out tonight when we play some spades.
we gonna keep the big homie out of this.
But it was just more so I'm not going to compete with your mother because that's your mother. You know what I mean? And that's always going to be there. But it's just like how I say to most, with most men, like I don't treat you how I should treat you because of how my dad raised me. Because if I didn't go by how he raised me, I would send you back to the streets.
Ooh.
And that's just how it is. Shout out to Drake.
Hey, that was at the 1 minute mark. If we need a real, no, I get it. Absolutely.
He had a double pistol.
You know what I'm saying? It's just hey.
So, devil's advocate.
Go ahead.
I had a conversation with a person, and they said that I'm gonna treat him like I'm his mama. If he in prison and I gotta take care of him, he gonna do what I say.
What?
No.
Oh, I need to talk on this.
This me.
I mean, that's what she said.
Coming from the brother that did 10 years, she's gonna treat him like she's his mother.
Yes.
Why
so
is that?
That's a controlling mechanism. We're not going for that because one thing you have to understand is you didn't put me here. I did. Once I come to the grips and understand that. Because I did it. I was married and was like, look, go live your life. Like, you can't, I put me here. So there's no controlling. I'm going to do what I do. And I was in there because I keep everything 100. One thing that the time was messing up the relationship. On top of that, I was able to get extra money when I got to camp. In order to get extra money, I had a girl bringing me stuff. That money was going home. So ain't no controlling over here. Like, go live your life. I put me here. If you do whatever, I can live with that. Because the D and the P, that's neither here nor there. You feel what I'm saying? If we build it.
Yeah.
So correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I would think that a man coming out of some type of solitary, as you did, would look at it like, why would you want to control somebody who has been controlled for many years? You know what I mean? So it's like coming out, why would you want to raise, or not raise, but be with someone and treat him as that's your son? Because isn't that one thing a lot of women complain about? Like, I'm not trying to son nobody. But
Right. I ain't trying to raise nobody. No, I didn't raise my kids.
Exactly.
I ain't doing that shit again.
Exactly.
You coming through as a man.
Exactly.
You gonna stand on it. Pussy and dick is for free. But being a man is, everybody can't do that. So if you come in and you show me that you're a man and you can handle this, that's what it is. Anything else on that, Butter? I want, you know what? Cause y'all niggas is safe today, man.
Y'all feel like
y'all not playing no defense? This is all offense.
I'm trying to assist here.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to assist. I'm pimping. I do a lot of assisting. So I'm trying to, what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, so at what point, if you're in a relationship with a female, at what point do you recognize that she's treating you like her son?
Okay. When I came
and what
home,
do you do about it?
When I came home, I cut, as y'all know, I cut hair. I put my plan together when I was locked up, incorporated my first company when I was locked up because I had a phone and all that. I told myself I'm only cutting hair. I'm not working no 9 to 5. I'll be damned if I slave for a cracker. That's my mindset. When I'm going to do that, where you at? When you coming back? And it was because of what I told her happened on how money was coming in before I came home. And I said, I feel like I got 2 POs. This ain't working. You feel what I'm saying? And then I got the opportunity to move out here with my boy that changed my life. And she was like, well, nah, you shouldn't do it because, you're good at what you do and you'll get opportunities. I said, nigga, I'm leaving and you are either coming. She was pregnant at the time. And I said, if you don't, I will fly back, be there for Junior's birth, blase blah, and I'm going back to work. I don't do the controller because I'm not gonna try to control you.
So
that's
like
just me.
that's like that form of attachment, that fearful attachment, where it's.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
The issue was abandonment. So that's why. Because, like I said, if you watched a couple of pods back, I was being transparent. I went through that, and I had abandonment. It wasn't because my father or my mother abandoned me. It was just the experiences that I went through in past relationships. Yeah. That's like, oh, no, where you at? Where you? And I had to learn to let go because that's not what it was about.
But you know what it is? We don't love ourselves enough. If you truly love yourself and you put yourself first, not in a selfish way, but just love yourself, then you can completely love the person that you with. If you don't do that, I love me. And I'm going to always say, look, I love you to death. I'll give you whatever I can. But I love me first. Because have you seen
But me loving myself, I can still love myself all day long, but have that abandonment, the fear of not being loved, the fear. It's a fearful attachment, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just like, I got to just make sure you're not abandoning me because the last person I put my 100% in, I love him and da-da-da-da, and I don't want that.
So what it seems to be is you hold off of being with that person out of fear too. And while you're being fearful, it's like, you're holding that person at bay because now they don't even know how to attack you. Mm-hmm. Like once they start, you get into it. Like I told you, I'm on the attack. I'm trying to get your ass. Once I got you in the corner and we going, but you start saying, "Yeah, I'm kind of scared."
Wait a minute.
Yo, she sounds just like the fucking drop, yo.
Because she did it.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean, like the clarity, the clarity of the motherfucker.
I don't know what the clarity. Did you? When you made the drop, were you like distorted? No. Was your throat sore? What is he talking about?
Here we go. What I'm saying is, you like saying, "I'm scared."
Mm-hmm. Scared of what? So we gotta
to give myself all to you, like
to
you
be
said.
Committed.
Yeah, could be committed.
Mm-hmm. Vulnerable.
Mm-hmm. Whatever else?
What else y'all men are scared of?
No. I'm not saying the men. I'm talking about.
I'm just kidding.
Well, this is both. We going both. Like the woman could feel like, yo, like I know what I bring to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Do you truly though?
I bring the table.
Can you come sit?
I mean.
So you can take your napkins off.
Did you chop the tree down with the chainsaw?
She did. She's from Birmingham, baby. She's from the country.
But
and she's sand that down, glossed it, set the table, and said, pull up.
Man,
and sometimes...
Hey, fuck that. You went to Ashley's and brought that motherfucker back. Fuck that. We doing all that shit. I went to Ashley's and I bought it.
My girl like that. She went to Ethan Allen. Don't do it.
Motherfucking house now. I brought it now.
So to wrap it up, I think that people have to, if you're going to be committed to what you want what you want. Mm-hmm. You have to put your best foot forward and step out on faith. If we are saying that we believe in God and we're Christians, coming off this Easter, happy Easter by the way, then you believe that this is what it is, and you go full throttle at that, and you let God lead the way. Mm-hmm. And sometimes when I said this to someone, I don't boast about being, godly and stuff like that. That's for me and him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I can say that I'm a Christian, but I don't have to tell you that I'm praying and I'm doing all that. That's for me. If I start telling you all that, that's some bull. That's propaganda or whatever that shit is that we doing. No, I'm doing this. You do your part on your end, and let's bring it together.
Right.
Okay? So at the end of the day, we got to just put our best foot forward. Mm-hmm. Okay? And that's it.
Because the need is there.
Yo, do the fucking need.
The need is there.
So since we're going to wrap it up, do we got anybody we only doing one put you on because we
you got it.
You want me to do it? I got it. I'm going to rock it out.
I have
Sure.
one, but we could do it next time.
Yeah, let's do it like this. Every week we just go with
One.
All
We
right.
can go on.
Just so we, because I done incorporated this playing this music before shit to like set the shit off. So I just
Feel like you just have to,
Does it
Jordan.
put you on have to like be an up and coming, or is it just?
No, just put us on if it's from.
If it's some heat.
We've been doing everything. So like the girls been doing poems or sayings that's real strong, or you could do music. I'm using my artist right now, so I'm running his album.
It in the dirt.
You could do Ice Cube. Today was a good day. Just waking up. You know what I'm saying?
You want to.
But today.
I had a
you
song
can start
that
running
I was
Lalo and
listening-
shit.
Yeah, a song
You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
listening to that.
Oh, well, you got saved that. Put that in your back pocket.
That one right there. That's
Don't be sharing it. That one right there. Look, he trying to get his. He trying to get his play.
You gotta wait.
You gotta wait. It's a waiting list. It's a waiting list.
He got next week already.
It's going this way.
I'll wait last.
It's going this way.
I'll wait last.
Because we played the reverse.
Last.
Go this way.
Look, last really come first.
No, it don't.
Yes, it do.
No, that's Jordan.
I'm cool coach.
And we'll get
I'm
to
in
you.
the clutch.
We'll get to you. We'll pass you the ball.
How you do it?
No, tell him. What did you do? What was
That's what I always
like
do.
a little thing.
Come on, Nate. Come on.
It sounds like that little thing. You put a rock at the end of there.
Oh, I didn't do that.
That's what you did.
Oh, I said.
Do it again. You gotta wait for me to pull it back, then release.
All right, let's get the topic.
Okay, come
Hey, yo, listen.
on. There we go.
This is Alex Vaughn featuring Summer Walker. So Be It remix. Listen to these words.
I say that I don't miss you, but I do. I say that I don't care, that's not the truth. Ignore my intuition once again. All for me to say you're still my friend. Seems like everybody knows of me. Didn't even know you moved right up the street. All the things you said we wouldn't be. So be it. It's been a hard time adjusting. So be it. Instead of letting me know you kept secrets. But if I cut you this deep, you'll be in pieces. If that's how you really feel, then so be it. So be it. So be it. If that's all you want, then so be it. So be it. So be it. So be it. Who would've thought we would've come to this? Straight to enemies from being more than friends.
Just so you know, I've just been in my R&B bag, so don't chill out. I'm in my R&B bag.
Seems like everybody knew but me. That's how else that you would rather be. Oh, much as I've been wanting, never need.
Oh, God.
But if I cut you this deep, you'll be in pieces. You would be the last up on that list. I still can't believe you did that shit. But in my heart, I still want to forget.
Are you a Summer Walker fan? Malia played it so much. I said, this girl's gonna walk me out of the summer. Jesus. I just couldn't.
That's Summer Walker and the lovely Alex Vaughn. Yeah.
Why so many lovelies?
West Coast Wednesday.
You almost.
If that's how you really feel, so be it.
He pulled his Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, y'all so silly.
The little tagline they used to say, Wednesday Crush.
Oh.
How did they say it? The
Woman Crush Wednesday.
Woman Crush. I said West Coast, my fault.
It was close. You was close.
You almost there?
Come on, nigga, play that damn West Side song. That shit was horrible.
So listen, any last words, Renee?
Oh, shoot. No, I don't have anything.
All right. Let Donna.
Do I have any last words?
Yeah.
Just stay positive.
Yo, she's smiling over there. There's a hell of a fucking weekend over there.
I know.
Some
Don't
6'5"
be
nigga.
Don't be hating on. Don't be hating on me and
Hey,
Tink.
love yourself, man. You gotta love yourself first. You can't love nobody until you love yourself.
Uh-oh. Scripture time. Pull out your books.
Turn to nigga Galatians 3 and 4.
And when you get there, say, Randy.
Yo, isn't Randy the dude from BMF the preacher? Oh no, it's the father. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, talking about Snoop. My bad. What's your last words, Randy?
Nah, man, just be yourself.
Amen.
And you've been cultured.
Wait a minute.
That's it.
Get with Symes, don't forget the fishing rods. Teach you how to fill your bucket, same time feel alive.